Hello, everybody. This is only my second attempt at making a video for today. That's if you don't count the one I did earlier on Facebook. Okay, let me start over again. This is my second attempt at creating my first YouTube video. There, that is a more accurate description. Hi, my name is Esther Julianne McDaniel. I am the author of the book When Memories Leave, A Story of Love, Overcoming Brain Injury and Family Dysfunction. I am also a speaker, coach, and trainer certified independent with the John Maxwell team. I want to talk today about just introductory stuff. Obviously, I'm not super smart when it comes to YouTube. And well, I'm pretty smart. And I can figure things out. But they take me time. They take me time because in 2002, I was in a car accident and I suffered amnesia. I still have short-term memory issues from it. If I meet you and I don't see you again for 6 months, chances are pretty high that when I see you again, I'm meeting you for the first time again. So I've got a heart, though, for people with invisible disabilities because of my experience. I've always been an advocate for people with developmental problems and befriended them without a problem. While I was growing up as a kid, I had several friends with those issues. I've had family members with those issues. And then I suffered. And it was huge. It was devastating. I had to relearn everything. My vocabulary was 4-letter words and less, and not the cuss word types. So I had to relearn vocabulary. I had to relearn my math. I had to relearn people in my life. I had to relearn a lot. And this is in my book, When Memories Leave. But I've been using YouTube for many years now. I've watched sporadically a video here and there. And then this year, I've probably watched as many videos just this year alone as I've watched in all the combined years previous to this year. So I finally decided, okay, I think I'm going to take the plunge and try this and see what happens. And what am I going to do? What am I going to talk about? So I thought, it might be fun for me to just talk about words, talk about my recovery, talk about disabilities, talk about anything that comes to my mind. I'm sorry, I've got an itch on my skin. Okay, so anyway, I can't just pull a word out of my hat and say, okay, we're going to do the word of the day, and the word of the day is going to be blank because, I don't know these words. So unless I open up a book and look at it, I'm not going to know a word unless I hear somebody talk about a word or I read a word that I don't know, and then I look it up. So the dictionary and the thesaurus became my friends while I was going through this process of relearning. So I would like to recount a story, short story about me and my daughter. We were in the car, and memory issues. I don't remember why I said this, but I remember saying, "So you're only getting the second half of the story," but even that's funny. So anyway, something caused me to say to her, "That reminds me of a whorehouse." And she says, "Ma," she says, "we don't say that anymore." She says, "You don't say that anymore? Well, what do you call it?" And she says, "We call it a cat house." Now, I'm thinking a cat house is a house that has multiple levels and it's put together so that cats can jump on it, and you buy it at Walmart. And I said, "You call it a cat house?" She says, "Yeah, we call it a cat house." I said, "Well, what do you call a cat house then?" I didn't get an answer. So I looked up cat house on dictionary.com in the thesaurus section. And bordeo, body house, call house, den of iniquity, house of assignment. No, not assignment. Sorry. House of assignation. Assignation. Did I even say that right? House of ill fame, house of ill repute, house of prostitution, house with red doors. Really? A house with red doors is a cat house? What have I done? I'm moving in a month. I'm moving to a house with red doors. A house with red doors is a cat house. What have I done? Why did I choose red doors? Well, have you ever heard of Feng Shui? I didn't either till a couple of years ago. Feng Shui is spelled F-E-N-G space S-H-U-I. It's some type of Eastern belief is all I can pull out of my head on what it means. So you're just going to have to look that one up on Google. Feng Shui, F-E-N-G-S-H-U-I. Feng Shui. Okay, so I looked it up. I Googled Feng Shui and red door. No, I typed in Google search and I typed Feng Shui red door. I didn't put the end in there. And it says, if you believe in or follow Feng Shui, painting your front door would create welcoming energy. Some believe a red door protects the occupants from evil. A red door means mortgage-free. In Scotland, homeowners would paint their front door red to signify that they had paid off their mortgage. So I had learned, not a lot, this little bit about Feng Shui, that painting your red door is a good thing. And my door is already painted red where I'm going to be moving to soon. And it's a cat house. How am I supposed to feel about this? I don't know. I don't know if I like this new word. But what I do know is that I have to wear sweaters. See, I got my sweater on, and I got to thinking about the sweater business here because I'd rather not have to wear a sweater all the time. I don't know which is worse, being outside in the middle of winter or being in the AC on a hot summer day. Yeah, I'm in my office. It's a hot summer day, and I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt with a sweater on in the AC when I love the heat. And if I go outside to go walking, I'd rather have a summer shirt on so that I can enjoy the sun and feel the sun on my skin. But instead, I am in my office in the AC in the summertime wearing long sleeves and a sweater working on my book. That's right. It's getting pretty close. If you haven't already looked for my author page, it's on Facebook. It's author.esther.julianne. I will post a link if I can figure out how. And go there, like that page, and you will find out when it's going to be published. It's going to be soon. We're finalizing everything. I've had a tentative date for a while. I am just waiting on the final date on when it will be published. It's coming soon. And so, and if you know somebody that may be interested in it, tell them about it. And on that Facebook page is also a VIP group that if you want to be a part of launching this book and telling others about it and getting some inside information, find that post on my author page and request to join it. I'd love to have you. So, I don't know how much I like learning these new words. Man, I thought I was doing a good thing when I ordered my door to be painted red. Oh boy. No, I'm not like that. So anyway, man, my dictionary's red. That's not the same thing as a red door or a cat house. Yes, breathe. So anyway, I'm going to upload this as a test video, and no, I don't profess right now to be a professional video person on YouTube, not on your life, but I do enjoy having a good laugh. I do enjoy getting others to laugh. For those with disabilities, it helps us take our minds off of things, is to just think about funny things. And so Efficiently Odd, believe it or not, is kind of a funny name for me, or you're odd, but you're efficient. And efficient, yes, efficient. Efficiently Odd, EFFICIENTLYODD, efficiently odd. I try to find things that are odd and just call them out, but yet they have impact. I like talking about disabilities and dysfunctions. And so I'm feeling very dysfunctional that I'm going to be living in a cat house that welcomes good energy. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to sign off for today. Thank you for joining me on my first video for YouTube.